Okay, so this is January 2019, question 5. Okay, so in this question we have a compound D. So this is compound D here. They said it has a very unpleasant smell with a bitter taste, right? So this is compound D. It is CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH. And in this compound we have 4 carbon atoms, right? Now, if we look carefully, this is my functional group present here, right? So therefore, this functional group, the COOH group, is what we call the carboxylic acid group. So this is a carboxylic acid, right? Or what we call the alkanoic acid. Right? Part 2, they want us to draw a displayed formula of compound D. So the displayed formula is going to look like this. Alright, so we have 4 carbon atoms. Alright, so this is the fully displayed formula of compound D. In part B now, they said compound D reacts with, I missed out a piece. So they said name the compound, right? So if you have to name the compound here, right? This is 4 carbon atoms, so it is butanoic acid, right? Am I missing out anything? Okay, so in part B now, they said compound D reacts with ethanol to form a sweet smelling compound, which is compound E. All right, so once you hear the word sweet smelling, you are thinking ester, because an acid plus an alcohol gives me an ester and water, right? And this process is called esterification. So they want us in C part 1 to write a balance equation. So compound D was CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH, plus we're adding ethanol to this. So ethanol is CH3, CH2OH, alright, and this is going to produce CH3, CH2, CH2, COO, CH2, CH3 plus water, right? So this is my equation for my reaction between compound D and ethanol. And so this is part 1. In part 2, they want us to state the conditions, right, required for this reaction. So this is an esterification reaction, right? So we're going to heat under reflux, right? That's one condition. And we're going to use concentrated sulfuric acid as a catalyst. So conc H2SO4 as a catalyst. And then in third part, what they want, right? So in third part, they want say the type of reaction. So this type of reaction here is called an esterification reaction, right? So now moving on to last part. Right, which is part C. They said D reacts with sodium metal. So remember what D is, eh? So D is an acid, and it reacts with sodium to produce a salt and a gas. So if we have a carboxylic acid, plus a reactive metal like sodium, right? What you're going to get is a salt, a sodium salt, plus hydrogen gas, right? That is what you're going to get. Now they said write a balanced equation for the reaction between compound D and sodium metal. So compound D was CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH plus sodium metal. You're going to get salt, which is a sodium salt. So it's CH3, CH2, CH2, COONA plus H2 gas, right? Hydrogen gas. So all you need to do is to put a 2 here, a 2 here, and a 2 here, and the equation is balanced, right? And they said describe, so that's part 1. In part 2, they said describe one test that could be used to identify the gas. So I already told you that the gas is hydrogen gas, right? So the test is to add a lighted splint to the gas, right? Now that's the test, but you need to state what the observation or what the positive result is if we have the gas present. So what is going to happen is that you're going to get a squeaky pop, right? And then the third part, or the last part, they said state whether the salt form is soluble in water. All right, so the salt form is a sodium salt. That is this guy here, right? That substance is an ionic substance, right? And the question is asking if it's going to be soluble in water, and the answer is yes, right? It's going to be soluble because the salt formed is ionic and water is a polar solvent, right? So therefore, so water is a polar solvent, so therefore it is going to the ionic substance, so the salt is going to be soluble in water. Okay.